So I prematurely closed that last stream. So come back. So we just pulled. So we just broke. We didn't pull anything, but we just broke some Topps 1979 hockey. Looking for the Gretzky rookie card from Topps. Now we're going to be pulling some football. So Brady era football. Brady's rookie year 2000, sophomore year 2001, and out of into college 2005. So 5 years into the league, which is just starting out for the guy. All right, so Brady. Hopefully we can pull something fun from these guys. The quality on these packs, I'd say, is a little subpar. This one, we're going to be struggling with some sticking of the chrome. So we'll just open that slowly, just in case we get even some of the older stuff, some of the guys that are coming out. I'm not sure the rookie years in 2001, and the rookies in 2005, but this 2000 pack, we'll see the quality as we go. I feel like I've had better SP Authentics, but we got a group deal on this one, so we're gonna go ahead and start backward. All right, let's start with these chromes and go back in time through a magical adventure of what is 2005 football. All right, so here we go. 4 cards, Topps Chrome, 2005 football. So, we'll be occasionally doing some of these vintage breaks. Today is Tuesday, which we traditionally do some card breaks, but I don't have any boxes this week to open. So we're just going to do some random packs that came in the mail from some eBay auctions. And it's hard to see. Oh, Drew Brees. Nice. God, you can't focus on these cards, but Drew Brees. What is this? Drew 2005. I mean, he's in San Diego Unis. We'll have to look that one up. Need a Ray Finkel. Drew Bennett. Tennessee Titans. These cards are actually not stuck together. They felt very compressed. And TJ Duckett. All right, year one for the Chargers was, what was that? So 4 years prior to this, 2001 probably. So yeah, he might be popping up in this SPX here. But Drew Brees, not a bad looking card. Very shiny. Look at that thing. That is a mirror finish. Hello. Yeah, $100. Raw listed raw, but that's listed. I don't know what these shiny cards are so hard to focus. Not bad shape. The centering left and right's good, and I just don't know if that's good vertically centered. Probably not. I don't know what we paid for these. I could find out, but for these random breaks, it's not much. All right, let's get this guy into a penny sleeve. So for these like packs that I'm getting, I'm trying to find. Yeah, so we're not caring about, and I know this sounds contrarian. In my mind, we're not caring about cost to break value because it is a long term collecting project. It's not like a stock portfolio in which you're like, okay, I bought it for $10, now it's worth 12. Traditionally when you're looking at breaking cards like this, you're not going to ever be profitable. The one thing that we're going to be looking for is some rookies coming from these breaks, and then also stream revenue. So as we continue to build this, we're going to get exposure through streams, and we're also going to be picking up stream revenue as we continue to expand this, right? That stream revenue is going to go back into purchasing things for the vault. So there's some kind of a mixture of things. Oh, how much powder we've left? We got some powder. We got some powder. So the vault tracker is coming soon, and then also I'm going to release. We're going to set up a couple of different wallets for the reserves, but we do have, from that initial. So if you're following on, you're like, what the fuck is he talking about? It's for Exploding Heads Club. We have reserves for purchasing these cards, as well as purchasing direct collectibles. So this would count as us breaking like new boxes, for example. And I posted the kind of budget for the initial funds coming through the mint, and we broke it down based upon, we got some marketing expenses. So we have about $50,000 worth of collectibles in the vault right now. The vault tracker is going to be coming this week, but we're not tracking input costs. All right, here we go. We just want to know the value of the vault over time. SPX 2001. Anyone can pull up a rookie list for 2001? All right, this one's being difficult. I don't want to look at them. I don't want to look at them. I'm going to pull up a rookie list real quick. What do we got? 2001 NFL rookies. Michael Vick. Okay, I don't necessarily care the rounds because, some of these guys are got picked up in later rounds that became studs. Let me see. Reggie Wayne. Is it Brees? Chad Johnson. Ocho Cinco. Jesus, why is this so hard to... Okay, here we go. Looking back at 2021. Or, yeah, 2001, not 2021. The best NFL draft of the decade is what they're calling it. All right, pick 32, Drew Brees. Yep, Drew Brees rookie year. We've got A.J. Feely, LaDainian Tomlinson, Deuce McAllister, Rudy Johnson, Coral Buckhalter, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, man, Chad Ochocinco, Crumpler, Chris Chambers, Steve Smith, TJ Hushmanzada. Oh, dude, this is pretty legit. All right, let's break it open. Let's get a Drew Brees. Or anyone that I just mentioned. 2001 SPX. Is that Tony Gonzalez? Is that? Is this just last name only? Tony Gonzalez. This guy is just a beast and a half. I just didn't know he played for KC. He wasn't always in KC, right? He went to the Falcons later career? Horn. Okay. Nothing there. SPX. Great. These SPXs, if you were to get year 2000, pretty expensive. 2001, not as much. But still fun because you're looking for a Drew Brees and like a handful of others. My God, it's a good rookie class. All right, and then we're jumping into the year 2000. See, this pack here has me a little worried just from the clear going on, because I've seen SP Authentics that aren't, that have a little bit more opacity to them. So I don't know if there was the way it was stored or something like that, but we'll see. Trying to not get the corners here. There we go. Good old Randy Moss. Beauty looking card. Cards seem great shape. Randy Moss. What's up, Dill Dam? Kurt Warner. Yeah, these cards are in great shape. Who's this guy? Not who we're looking for. Sorry, guy. Kevin Johnson. And that might be it. Sick card, though. Look at that. That is a cool design. Good job, guys. Back in year 2000. Fred Taylor. That card might be worth something. Not 100% sure, but he is a stud. And that is just beauty. I'm going to pack this guy away. I don't necessarily know, just off the top of my head, if it's a banger. But $1.50? Come. You can't buy anything for $1.50 anymore. I'm going to put him in a penny sleeve. Screw you guys. It's penny sleeve. Because that's just too good looking. That is just so sick. I wish Tom Brady in this, I don't know if they made Tom Brady in the Supremacy card back then for his rookie year. I don't think so. But maybe. Would be so killer. Yeah, I think that looks way sick. I'd pay $1.50 for this every day. That's a great condition card, man. Get in there, yeah, we got at a certain point, it's like it's just a fun thing to do. Looking for these guys as well, and aren't we in this for some fun as well? I think so. All right, so let me get that. The Randy Moss is probably not worth anything. And then what else did we have? I'll have to find it here. We had an older Drew Brees, which we got right there. So yeah, PSA 9 Brady, like this card here, is the shape in it is so good. It's hard to see on camera. The corners just are fantastic. The edges and the surface is fantastic. Everything about this card is fantastic. So like if we were to pull the Brady out of that bunch, that could have scored really well. All right, so PSA 9 Brady out of this is $29,000. PSA 10, I couldn't even imagine. You got to think it's probably like. So what does grading actually cost? Good question. Maybe we can open up some like card question and answer things right now. So to get a card graded, for example, we are in the PSA membership. So it's $100 a year for this PSA membership. Occasionally they open up on, I believe, and I've been talking to B-Ball, Tuesdays and Thursdays they open up slots to where you can get 20 There's 20 submissions in the economy level for $50 a submission. Now, if we were to pull a Brady rookie out of this guy, we wouldn't be able to send it in for $50. It's tiered. So the pricing depends on the price of the cards. And if you send it in and you mark it as economy, they'll actually hold on to the card or refuse to grade it until you send them more money. So like if we were to send in a Tom Brady rookie out of this set and mark it off as economy, they'd send an email back pretty quickly that says, "Yeah, dummy, that card's worth $30,000. Give us." Here, and I'm pulling up the pricing list here. So that's counted as a premium card. It would cost about $2,000 to get graded. Right. But raw, I mean, you could sell it raw. It's worth to send it in if you get a stud like that, right? That turnaround is one business day, and it's a max declared value of $50,000, and it's about $1,000 a card for $25,000 value. So yeah, it's pretty expensive, but it's something that you want to do, especially if it's a long-term investment. Um, and then if you have a card worth up to $250,000, here's the kicker for you: 10 grand, 10 grand to get it graded through PSA. So you better hope. Well, I mean, I think they'll reduce the price if you send it in, and I wonder if you send it in, you pay 10 grand, and it comes back the value's only 50,000, and you could have sent it in for 2 grand. I don't know if they'll refund you the money because they don't have to insure it for as much when they send it back to you. So I'm not sure. I've never had that experience, so I haven't sent in a $250,000 card. But yeah, I mean it's a money making machine for these guys, and they're kind of backlogged. So really, the only way to get like let's say we got some of these cards that are worth $100 or so, but if you get them graded, they're worth $200. Well, in that case, we'd wait for an economy event, see if we can get into the economy, grade them for $50, but only send it in if we feel strongly that it's going to be a 9 or a 10. If anything less, then you're kind of just wasting money by getting it graded because you could just purchase it for less, right? So we have some cards off to PSA right now. We've got thanks to B-Ball in our community, we have sent, I think we got a batch of 20 B-Ball, maybe even less than that, going out to get graded. And then we've got probably about 50 cards in the backlog to be sent to PSA as well. And those aren't necessarily in the vault tracker yet. So when we release the vault tracker, you'll see some that are sent to PSA and some that are just missing from the vault tracker. Those are raw, and we're going to be sending them into PSA to get graded. So I think everything that lives in the vault should be graded because it kind of captures that moment in time and it holds on to the value a lot better than a raw card. So yeah, nope, PSA. So you can get it graded through BGS. Let me pull up a BGS card. Sorry, Beckett Grading Services. So here's a Beckett graded. So Beckett has some grading services. They do a little different. You'll notice that they offer subscoring here. So um, the subscoring has 4 different grades: centering, corners, edges, and surface. Um, and they also grade the auto. So for this particular one, on the back of the label is the auto grade. Sometimes on the front of the label is the auto grade. Right, so you got the 9.5, they'll put the 10 next to it. 9.5 is technically the equivalent to a PSA 10, but what you'll see is if you're purchasing on auction, that the PSA 10s typically are of higher value by kind of a lot. Now they do make a 10 pristine, which means all 4 of the subscores average out to be a 10. So you might have a 10, 10, 9.5, and a 10. That will get you to a pristine. This one here has a subscore low of 9 on the corners. So it's 9.5 all across. So if we were to get this potentially regraded over to PSA, if you were to ship to Cross, they might pull it as a 9 just because of the corners, but could potentially get a PSA 10. So, I'm a big fan of PSA 10s. I like the PSAs a little bit better than I like the BGSs. Now, it's a little bit more substantial of a holder, and also BGS lines. There's with you can kind of see it in here. This is in a sleeve. So the Beckett case is in a sleeve, but then the card itself is in a sleeve inside the case. So Beckett does that, whereas PSA, they just kind of throw them in there. So I do like Beckett's card holders better, but just the value of these PSA 10s are just a lot better. So uh, typically, I think these are going to be a better investment long term. Uh, Now, there are some of these that we're going to look at trying to transfer over to PSA 10s. To be honest, wish Beckett could come into play and get some pretty good value. But you can get a pristine 10, and then you can also get a black label. So there are two grades higher than this. So we have Gen Mint, which can cross over to PSA 10, but then Beckett goes above and beyond to do a pristine and a black label. And those black labels are very hard to get. I mean, it's like a perfect fucking card. So if you have a high dollar item and you think it's perfect, Beckett's going to fetch more in auction there. So these fetch more in like a retail market, but if you're into ultra high end collectibles and you get a black label, that's going to fetch the most money. So if you look at all the big auctions that are landing millions of dollars for these, Tom Brady's, a lot of them are black labels, right? So it depends, where you submit. If you have a high value card, it might be worth submitting through Beckett, trying to get to that black label. And then if not, then maybe you resubmit back to PSA, because the PSA 10s are still worth a substantial amount of money. So, the tactic we'd have to take a look at is, what condition is the card, and where do we send it to? Quite frankly, that's how I do it. So, yeah, some fun stuff. We'll get back to real world here, and let's just open up, since we've got you guys, and like whatever. If you want to dip, you can dip, but I've got a couple more packs. So these are from the vintage set, as well as just in the mail today with the 2000s, are some more football cards from 98, 98, 98. And we're going to look up 98 rookie class here real quick. All right, so what's my favorite card that we pulled so far? Today hasn't been really. I mean, that Drew Brees was kind of nice, but I'd say my favorite was a couple. Let me find him. Broncos. Steve Atwater. Look at those pads, man. Look at those fucking pads. That's just waiting to be held in today's league. You want to hold on to somebody? Get yourself pads like that. All right. So let's and yeah, there's a couple other cards, but we'll go through the I don't think really there's any submission worthy cards from today. So let's fucking rip them. All right, 98. Well, hold on. 98 rookies. 98 rookie best rookies from that year. That was the worst Google search I've ever done. Okay. See, like it's different. Like you're looking back at the draft class. Is this Peyton Manning? Peyton Manning. Cool. That's gonna be the one. All right. And it looks like Randy Moss. Yeah. All right. Randy Moss. Randy Moss and Manning. 1998. Skybox Premium. 40. Short printed 1998 rookies. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. 1998. Let's see. I was 9 years old. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that is just pretty. Look at that. That's different. I like that. I like that a lot. It looks way better in person. The camera's kind of doing it justice. But instead of just like a gold foil, it looks like a hollow gold foil with a little bit of texture. So not half bad. That's fun. Christ, Keith Bears. Cool shot. William Floyd. Yeah, it looks like these are non-licensed. You can, well, hold on, there's the Jets. Kinda. I don't know. Sorry, guys. No, it's licensed. All right, William Floyd. Kimball Anders. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Guys, I feel like I'm tripping out here. You can play basketball. This this can't be the same guy, right? Probably. It's got to be. Okay. I didn't know he played football. That's crazy. How long was he in the league? Huh. That's fun. Oops. Wait, oh, these are these, have we gotten to these yet? Yeah. And then the last, Mike, I'll stop. All right, let's keep breaking. Topps Finest, 1998 Series 1. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. What a name. That guy's got a fucking classic name. I don't want a name like that. I got Taylor Bow. Boring. Brian Greasy. Rookie. Now we would not take the protector off. I believe the ones with the protectors are worth more. It's not the same guy? No way, dude. It's got the same name. Okay, well, this is a cool one. Brian Greasy. Ah, Kareem with two E's versus an I. Those bastards. It wouldn't really surprise me, but it didn't look like him at all. It's like, dude, he must have like took steroids and joined the league. I don't know. Gosh, sorry guys to like all the people that know shit. Bobby Taylor, Troy Vincent. No way, that's crazy. David Palmer. Chad Brown. And Johnny Morton. And I kind of want to peel one of these. Does this peel? Topps Finest Protector. Peel and remove. Let's do it. Just want to see what happens. I feel like this is a great way to damage a card. Good lord. They didn't make it easy. Oh, Christ. Okay. Yeah, so if we actually pulled something worth a damn, you wouldn't do this. There's 1,000 different reasons as to why. The first one being, I think I just damaged this card even trying to pull it. All right, so I got it barely. Let's give it a nice little pull. Oh man, that is they put it's not like a protective. This is like a sticker, man. But damn, that's shiny. Very cool. All right, Skybox, going back to the premium here. Uh, let's pull some stuff. And there are baseball cards of Michael Jordan. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. All right, so the back card is Kareem, like the knockoff Kareem. Leon Johnson. Chad Lewis. Freddie Jones. Thurman Thomas. And your good old Kareem. All right. That's the way these breaks go. Now, if you're just bored with your life and you're like, Taylor, I don't want to go home from work today and keep breaking these because I'm just bored as shit. You can stick around because we are going to open up some random stuff. This is as random as you could possibly get. So I mean, these cards are from. So I purchased like a box. So the box was from this guy who had a bunch of vintage packs. The box just came with random stuff inside of it, and so opening up the box, you could smell like an antique store. Like it just smelled like antiques, right? You know, because there's some of these packs that are just so old. Um, so yeah, just some really random stuff. We've got X Force. Follow transformation of the New Mutants to X Force. We've got 1992 Pacific Pro Football Plus, and we've got 1992 NHRA Winston drag racing cards. Oh, I have no clue what's going to be in these. 92, let's take a look. 1992 rookies. You kind of have to go down the list because I feel like 92, not seeing anybody. All right, well, I'll let you guys do that. If you find who we should be looking for, 92 I'm not familiar with. My wife right now, she took the kids last night. My in-laws took two of the kids, so I've got a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and they took both and left us with the 8-month-old, which is fine because like we could go out to dinner with the 8-month-old pretty easily because like when they're that little, they're so easy. They are so freaking easy to work with. You just throw them a bottle and they'll probably fall asleep at the restaurant, right? So we went to where did we go? Oh, PF Chang's. So PF Chang's is like it's like a nice. Why am I blanking on this? What is the fucking other Chinese place that's like fast food? Panda Express. It's like nice Panda Express. But it was really good. We got a bottle of wine, a couple cocktails, some fun stuff. So now we're just doing some card rips, and I'll get back to work, actual work. So today I'm working on the vault. I'm just cleaning up the mobile version. I'll actually give a sneak peek to you guys. How about that? You guys want a sneak peek? Yes. All right, good. All right, let's take a look. Let's finish this out, and then I'll give you guys a sneak peek at the vault. Team Barnett, Eddie Anderson, Willie Anderson, and Mark Clayton. All right, let's take a look. So let me get screen share going. Why am I blinking? Okay, here we go. It must have been a good bottle of wine. All right, I'm gonna add another source here to this overlay, and we'll just stream it straight here. Oops, that didn't do it. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. There we go. So this is going to be, and we'll do a refresh here so you can see it in action. This is the vault that we're working on. You can actually go to it right now if you would like, but do know that the vault on mobile sucks a big old dick right now. And yeah, it's viewable, but um, to me, this overlap here and then just a couple styling things, I need to pretty up, put this into 2 column, etc. But this is the vault tracker that we're going to have on the website. We'll have links to it on the website as well. You can go ahead and search items in here quickly just by typing in whatever you want to search, and it's going to pull it and sort it for you. So here's the Tom Brady. You can go ahead and click on the vault item and see the picture. And as we update it, we can add pretty much in real time. We can be adding cards into the vault as we break as well. So some pretty exciting things that we can do with this. And we can see the tracker. This is actual cards that are in the vault. We have additional ones coming, but we have got 81 different items worth 47,000 right now. We've got a bunch of different cards sent off to PSA. So we will be getting those back. But yeah, here's the vault list. You can see, a handful of these things. Here's a sent to PSA. You can see, a handful of sealed boxes that we've got. We've got, and you can also sort it. So let's go back up. Just click on the value, and you can sort it by value. Like for example, this cacao has been sent off to PSA. From 2021 Immaculate Collection, auto out of 25. We've got this Patrick Mahomes with Kareem Hunt rookie card, dual patch auto, PSA 10. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be updating these values every so often, every quarter I believe is what we're planning to do. But this will live here. We're probably going to change this menu up here to have sort of a drop down and then a 3 column selector box where we can select the vault. But this will be placed into, what grading is the value based off? So for the raws, so the raws will update once the value comes back, so we might see fluctuations there. But this cacao, this one's based upon the raw. There was a raw one for about 3,800, and so our condition was, I feel like it's going to be at least a 9 on this card for the cacao. 2021 Chrome. So yeah, someone's suggesting in the chat right now, CK, 2021 Chrome. I think it's about $1,000 for a Chrome hobby of Chrome Formula One. So they've already doubled in price. What's the release price? Is it $500 for the Topps Chrome Formula One? But yeah, so we can add in. There's a lot of these boxes of cards that are going to be sealed, and they retain their value very well and increase value really well, especially if it's a popular set, especially if there's in-demand rookies. Like I was saying before, the 2000 Bowman Chrome boxes are going for $15,000 a box. So, wow, the 2020s are worth $4,500 from that Chrome Formula One. Crazy. So this looks like it. Yeah, it's their second year of releasing that card. Uh, yeah, we'll grab one for the to seal for the vault. That's a good idea. I mean, they're about $1,000 right now. So I mean, if they have potentials to be upwards of 4,500 by next year, I mean, obviously it won't go crazy like that, but yeah, they're very popular, very popular. So that's the vault. You can view it right now if you wanted to. Go to just / vault. This is live in production. Just it's not linked anywhere, so it's not technically live yet for everybody. But this is a sneak peek for everyone. And just know that if you're viewing it on mobile, I am ashamed of the mobile version right now, so that's why I am currently working on it. So that's going to be what I'm doing the rest of today is just cleaning up this mobile styling, and then once that's done, I'll add it to the menu and release it and post in the announcements for people to view it. And then what we'll do is this number here, it's updated as soon as we enter a new item to the vault. That number, we are going to then synchronize it with this. Boop, boop, boop. So we'll see, and later on, if we get some help from like Moosey or somebody, we can take screen grabs of the item that we pull. We can add it to the vault tracker, and immediately it will get updated. So we'll just go and we'll grab the eBay values. Now, the eBay values that I'm using aren't there's no exact science for looking at the value of these cards. Most are going to be off of solds. So if you go into eBay and you search sold/completed items, you want to look for the ones that have actually, transferred to an individual at a certain rate. Um, we are going to be going off of, since, we're not going to be looking at selling like right away, right, for these cards. Uh, I went for kind of the average of the top value ones. So you'll see it's like around like, what the top ones have gone for at auction, but not like the super cheap ones. I'm not going to base it on the lowest volume because that means that person didn't sell it right. Someone got a deal on that card, right? I'm going to go for the ones that are kind of like, what could we sell this for if we were to sit it up in auction, maybe list it twice. Like, we're not anxious trying to get this card out. What could we sell it for? So that's going to be the value. That's going to be living in the vault. We're going to have a couple different people that will have permissions to upload and change the vault. If you're interested in being a person that manages the vault, goes in and updates it or cleanses it for us with new values every once in a while, we can update it more often than every quarter. It's just at least every quarter we want to come in and see what the prices are at, right? So we'll be upgrading people. It's based upon the management systems, based upon Discord roles. So we can add a Discord role to you, and you can now be a vault manager. You can add and remove items, update the image, update the price, things like that. So if you're interested in being a vault manager and that sounds fun to you, because I listed all 81 of these cards and I got so obnoxiously tired of doing it. Taking pictures, looking up the prices, entering it. It was like a 2 hour adventure. It wasn't that much time. It felt like 2 hours. Probably wasn't even that long. But yeah, we're looking for vault managers. If you're interested in updating these prices, um, feel free to ping me in the heads chat in Discord. All right, so yeah, that's the sneak peek. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this source, and let's get back to opening up this X-Force. X-Force. Trading cards by Comic Images. Anyone collect this as a kid? These Marvels? This is opened? This is opened. Okay, we'll see. Once again, good lord. Okay. Had lots of them, yeah. Xavier Files. Cool. What year is this? 91. Rusty and Skids. That'd be really cool nickname for people. You know, if you had, oh, you know what? I've got two boys. I'll name them Rusty and Skids. I'll just start calling them that. Going home. What are these, man? After the New Mutants after the New Mutants have assisted in stopping Hela, they plan their trip back to Earth. The New Mutants. I'm not familiar with this. You know, anything out of the MCU, I'm just lost. Captured. Yeah, I wonder. You said there is potentially a Deadpool in here in the set. I mean, at least. Yeah, Hodge. Kind of cool art. So? Question mark. Roberto tells Cable that he must leave to take care of his father's affairs. Cable does not say a word to stop him. The new war. It's kind of neat. And I believe, yep, we're back to Rusty and Skids. That's fun. All right, 92 NHRA Winston drag racing cards. You thought I knew little about what I just opened. Prepare to be amazed. Prepare to be amazed. All right, NHRA drag racing cards. Woo! Mark Oswald. Funny car. Stonks. A grading table. Oh, with the random cards. Yeah, so like these cards, even in bulk, are just not worth anything. So you could do anything you want with these. To be honest, they might make good kindling, but you never know with the chemicals they used back in the day. You'd probably die. Um, Frank, who are we looking for here, guys? Who's a big NHRA fan? Surprising amount of viewers for NHRA. Like people saw these cards and they're like, "Oh, I gotta fucking watch this. I gotta get in on this card breaking action." Pro stock car. Okay, cool. I mean, like this is not even like NASCAR. Best followers, primes, and viewers on. Who the fuck are you? Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Someone's trying to spam us right now. Gross. All right, Gary Brown. Oh, yes. This one's going to my PC. I collect Jerry Ekman cards. Put that guy back there. Kenny Bernstein, until the dad cards. Doesn't that guy looks like someone? I mean, well, he might be someone's dad, right? But he just looks. That's just a classic look. He looks. I kind of want to get a beer with this guy. He might be dead. Is he dead? He might be dead. This is 91. I mean, it's not too long ago, but he's probably dead. All right, all right, guys. We're gonna do a pause here. We're gonna screen cap. Let's check this out. All right, dead or not. All right, what we should play dead or not. Here we go. I'm gonna make so this is the vault tracker. You guys got a little sneak peek. All right, here we go. Dead or not. Jerry Ekman. I feel like I'm gonna have to make it more descriptive than this, and we're gonna put pro stock driver. He doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. Come on, bro. Jesus Lord. Who wants to read this? Just tell me, is he dead? Dead. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, guys. I don't think he's dead. All right. Well, someone else tell me if he's dead or not. Not that it matters. I hope he's alive. All right. Move that down here. Save it for later. Oh, I'll make it invisible. All right, Kenny Bernstein. I got a checklist, and then we're back to Don Beverly. Another good dad. If you want to collect dads, this is the set to get. This guy wears jean shorts to Hobby Lobby. Oh, there we go. That's a jean shorts kind of guy. Jean shorts to Hobby Lobby and Home Depot. Well, Moosey, you're just in time. We are opening the dad sets of Pro Stock Racing. All right. I do have a set of 92 Pacific Pro Plus football, and then we're going to end the stream because that is good enough for today, and then I got to get back to work. Working on the vault. We're going to update the mobile version and then release it today for you guys. Yeah, let's. I definitely agree. We should get a F1 set. F1 Chrome. What are they on David Adams right now? I saw some on eBay that were a little bit cheaper than David Adams, so maybe we just purchase there. Chip Banks. What do we say for 91? Nothing good for 91. Or this is 91, 92. Todd Scott. Dual last name. I feel bad for people with first names for their last name. The worst. Pat Harlow. Ricky Jackson. Stephen Baker. Brian Washington. Yeah, so this is football that's too old for me. Mark Vlasic. Sounds familiar. Maybe that's the pickle that I'm thinking of. It's probably the pickle. But no, this guy sounds familiar. Mark Vlasic. Was he a stud? Back at KC? Eh. Looks like this is his sophomore year card. It's the pickle. I'm thinking about the pickle. Jeff Jaeger. Jackie Slater. And Chip Banks. I think we're through this set. Yep. All right. So that's going to be it for today. Thanks for coming back into the stream. Look at these buttes. Look at these buttes we got today. These cards, if you're not familiar with Pro Stock Driving, these are the dad set from Pro Set. So these three are collector dad versions. No, I'm fucking with you guys. I don't know. Dads to the moon, man. We will send these off to grading. So like if you look up online for graded cards, you'll see population reports. Now, some people will tout in their eBay listings population 1, population 2, and it's like a PSA 2 Don Beverly card. Well, yeah, you're going to have a low population because no one fucking wants a Don Beverly card. Unless, like, maybe this guy is a stud. Maybe he has populations out there in his cards. But if you want a low pop card, low pop doesn't necessarily mean high profitability. 90s porn stars? What kind of porn are you watching there, Moosey? You're just his glasses? Maybe. But those are just classic aviators. Now this guy showed up. This guy's the cameraman. If this guy didn't direct porn, I don't know what. Now, to be honest, if we had this guy plus this guy's glasses, now we're talking. I swear to God, if these cards are worth something, I'll be, you know what? Joke's on me. But I fucking doubt it. And then to go back and answer a question that we had earlier on PSA and Beckett, I wanted to showcase one more thing. So, where's that Beckett card? One second. All right, so Beckett has two different grading standards. So they've got their BGS and they've got BCCG. Now, a BCCG 10, I believe, would equate to like an 8. I'm not familiar too much with BCCG. It's bullshit. I don't like. I would highly recommend avoiding them unless you're like trying to get a card that you want to convert over to a different format. But to submit, can you even still submit to BCCG, Moosey? You may still be able to. Yeah, it's a service they create their mystery boxes. So this was from some mystery box um, series. What was that called? Mystery something or other. But yeah, there's a handful of different grading options out there. There also is I believe CGS, which I don't have any CGS graded cards here to show you, but just wanted to show you that these are technically the same company, completely different standards of grading. This is what the one you're going to be looking for, right, when you're purchasing these cards. So the Beckett. All right. Well, that's it for today. We'll be back Thursday. I don't have many additions this week to the vault. I'll have to look what comes in the mail this week. We might pass on Thursday and maybe do it later to introduce more cards. We've got some stuff out at PSA that takes a little bit of time to get back. But once some cards get in, I'll let you guys know, and then we'll live stream some vault editions. Yeah. All right, we'll take it easy. I'm glad we got some killer Don Beverly's. Post that one on my wall. All right, cheers, everyone.